Hayama Kanagawa. This is the one end of Shonan. The other end of Shonan, a whole area of Sagami Bay is way down there. Atami or Odawara is the other side. But today we are at Hayama, and this is the start right there. Hayama is the Morito coast, and it's fantastic. It's kind of like the Riviera, or one of the Rivieras of Japan. There's a number of ways to get here. All these buses come from Sushi Station, so the nearest place to get a bus is Sushi Station. You can also walk, and the walk is maybe 2 kilometers, and you'll come out over by this beach, and then you can walk along the beach, and it wraps around. It's really easy to find. And there might be bike rentals too, although I'm not sure. So this is the first beach of Hayama. Pretty sweet. Go check out this restaurant. Got a couple restaurants over here. Harry's and La Marie. The coastline here is fantastic. Lots of paddleboarding. There's a paddleboarding school, I think a couple paddleboarding schools out here, and amazing windsurfing when the wind conditions are right. That is Zushi Beach. The next beach over is Kamakura. Harry's. It's like Harry's is downstairs, and the swankier French restaurant is maybe downstairs too, and upstairs it looks like. Oh, look at the seating in the back through the windows, right on the water. That's what you're paying for, folks. Seasonal dish, catch of the day. Soups and appetizers. Yeah, first floor, second floor. A nice shrine up here. There's a number of shrines in Hayama, but this one is kind of off the beaten path. And I have never seen the entrance to this before. Very cool. This is a shrine, not a temple, with the 2 horizontal bars on top. A shrine is for Shinto, and that's a reverence for nature. There is no single god or script or book for Shinto. It's just an appreciation of nature. And there's actually like millions of gods, but not one. So not monotheistic, which is very cool, very open-minded. And who can't appreciate nature? Gotta love a religion that centers on nature. But right next to the shrine is the temple, the Buddhist temple, I believe, and that's the afterlife. And there is a cemetery. So they got all grounds covered. This life, the afterlife, you are all set. And nature. Hayama breaks down to this. It's about one small road snaking along the coast, but with many amazing beaches. It's a popular area for foreigners. Lots of expats settled down here. Very pricey real estate and housing, I've been told. And I've talked to a lot of these foreigners that live out here. It is the life, the land of milk and honey. It is this Morito coastline in Hayama. Very popular destination for wealthy Tokyo people too. Lots of vacation homes here. You can see why. Umino Hotel. There's not many hotels out here. This is one. Oh, nice. They have bikes too. If you stay here, you get these nice bikes. And this street in Hayama, this road in Hayama is excellent cycling. It's perfect. You can walk it too. It's very short. It's maybe 4 kilometers. There's Enoshima Island. And that's where we're headed next. If I could sum up Hayama, it would be beautiful small beaches and a lot of small shops along that road. And a lot of Italian food. There's a lot of pasta restaurants, which is amazing. Because we're in Japan. Do love Italian food though. practical considerations. If you come here on the weekend, that road is packed with cars. My recommendation is to walk or bicycle, and the walking's fairly close. Just a little irritating because you have to walk on that road quite a bit with the cars, but you can come out here on the beach for a lot of the sections and walk along the beach. Fish and chips. Inuit coffee roaster. Smells amazing. Today is Monday, so a lot of these shops are closed. It's a burger restaurant, homemade burgers. Misaki Donuts. Pasta and pizza. Fatty's Pizzeria. Yes. Gotta love an Italian restaurant called Fatty's. Spaghetti. About $10, 1,000 yen. Oh, they're closed. Wait. Ah, I think they just opened. Yes.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe.
Konnichiwa. Surprise!
Man, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can do some shit and be like, what the fuck? But hey, just never on Sunday, man.
Wow. Oasis. Hello. You have seats upstairs? Is it nice view?
Oh, no. That's so good.
The brick wall.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then all I've got to say.
Morito Beach.
そう、モリトビーチのサンセット。
Moritodaimyojin. It's the Morito Shrine. Let's check this out. Ready to worship some Morito nature. This should be great. Welcome to the Morito Shrine. So well wishes for the animals, like that. Wow, look at that beautiful parking lot. Those orange cones, the silhouette, the metal bars holding those cars in place. I love Japan. This looks like it's for babies or soon-to-be mothers. Yes, drawing the faces. That's great. Rawr. Give me the food. Hi. These are funny. Morito Shrine is amazing because you can see Fuji on the good days. And all this magnificent area is called Shonan. Very famous in Japan. There's a song about Shonan. Famous beaches. Very sought after for good living. Looks like the traditional Shinto bomb. Interesting. I wonder what that is. It does look like a bomb, doesn't it? Peace and nature and bombs. What's that about? Yaha! Don't worry. Cute girls. Yaho is hello for children. It's basically, it's konnichiwa, but it's very child friendly. Children say that. And of course I do, because I'm a big child. What a magical shrine. This location is off the charts. Good, it's on an ashtray. You got the Shinto bomb. I was hoping that wasn't the Shinto ashtray, and it's not. So we are on Kamakura Peninsula in Kanagawa. This entire coastline, over to those hills across the water, this entire coastline is called Shonan, or technically it's Sagami Bay, but it's also called Shonan. And the hill line you can see just barely across the water, the horizon is Izu Peninsula. And the tip of Izu Peninsula way down there has like Hawaiian white sand beaches and tropical fish, and that's only a 4-hour drive from Tokyo to the end of that peninsula. Fantastic though. This entire coastline is like a Japanese Riviera. The island there, just where those sailboats are, that's Enoshima Island. That's probably the best day trip from Tokyo. My favorite thing to do in all of Tokyo, maybe Japan. If you go to Tokyo and you just go to Shinjuku and Shibuya and, you know, Asakusa Shrine, and you don't make it out here, you basically lost, because that island right there is the spot. That is the best day trip you'll have. Definitely in Tokyo, but perhaps maybe all of Japan. There's just so much on that island. Views and hiking around and traditional stuff, restaurants, shop, like it's just so much amazement packed into a very small place. You get to walk across this bridge from the train station, little bridge going across to the island. That's also the spot where the 1964 Olympic sailing competition was. And if they have the next Olympics, it's going to be the same place for the sailing competition. Tokyo 2021. Get him! Get that dog! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Stop! Get my dog! I got it! Give me 500 yen! Old lady, you're crazy. I'm out of here. Hey, you got a light for my cigarette? Fun for the whole family. This is why the big money comes here. This is only an hour from Tokyo, from the center of Tokyo, and it's just magical. Fishing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, windsurfing, and if you're not athletically inclined, just amazing nature and views everywhere you look. Found the trailhead for Ajisai Koen. I want to get a different perspective of Hayama. So we hiked up this hill a little bit. These are, wow, this is where the money is. Beautiful big new houses, all different novel designs. Really cool neighborhood. In case you're wondering where all that Tokyo money is, it's out here. Let's go check out this view above the water. Was the wrong turn, so let's make the right turn, literally and figuratively. Tsunami safe zone, 43 meters. You know, the answer you always want on these hill hikes is the easiest one, but the right one is usually the hardest one. So we'll cut to the chase and get to it. Wow. Looks like we got a small network of trails. View of Fuji and the Tanzawa Mountains. Yes. See how long this is. Oh, there's a scale. 200 meters is like really short, so maybe a kilometer long is my guess. 800 meters to a kilometer long. Oh yeah, there we go. Whew. About 7 false summits later, and a nice steady heart rate of about 175, which is near my max at this age. Ah, there's the view though. Oh yes. That lighthouse looking cone is Enoshima Island. And if you look past that, you'll see Chigasaki, Tsujido, Hiratsuka, Odawara, Atami going down. This is basically all Sagami Bay right here, aka Shonan by the sea. And we are at the Morito coast, which I like to call the Japanese Riviera. Although the Atami coastline is actually more beautiful, but minus all the houses and the residential buildup. Time to go down. No vending machine up here. This is the Museum of Modern Art in Hayama. They have them, Oma. You know it's big money if out here on the coast there's not really a population to speak of, but they do have a Museum of Modern Art to cater to the affluent. That's an indication of just how big the money is out here. It's closed today, but I want to show you what it looks like just real fast on the outside, just in case you do ever come here and you're into the modern art by the coast. They have it. Been to a few MoMAs in my time, and usually I'm unimpressed because some of the stuff just doesn't seem like art, to be honest. Call me a traditionalist, snobby McGee. Asamu Noguchi, Japanese wooden dolls. But the MoMA here in Hayama has probably got a different feel because it is Japan, so it actually might be worth your time. They got a cafe and a promenade. It's really nice. Really nice grounds. Viewing platform. Well, we came this far. This is almost the end of the formal boundary of Hayama. Just one more beach to go. Caution for the black kites. You'll be attacked when you hold food in your hands. So kite, they mean bird. But yeah, they are aggressive. I've seen people over on Enoshima Beach, and year round they'll just pull up with some food, sit on a step, and the birds just dive bomb and they get the food, and sometimes they get the person too in the hand with the arm. Super aggressive out here. They don't have the monkeys like Southeast Asia getting cameras and stuff, but the birds will definitely get your food. I've seen it so many times. So Fuji on a really good day is about straight across, just to the right of the sun coming through the clouds. We did it all the way to the end of Hayama. This is what the far end looks like, moving away from Tokyo towards the end of Kamakura Peninsula. If you have a bike, it's pretty easy to get to the other end of Hayama. It's not that far. If you walk this far, it's very doable also. You just got to walk back, or you can always get on the bus. There's lots of bus stops on that small road coming out here all the way out, so you could walk out all the way and just take the bus back. Nothing wrong with that. If you have a bike or you're a super walker and have more time, after this the end of Hayama, it does continue, and it gets really good. This is where we are now, this little point. But I've ridden all the way to the end of this peninsula, and this section right here is very Riviera-esque. Really beautiful, and same feel, small shops, just like Hayama. So just this stretch, maybe 400 or 500 meters, is nothing right along the beach, and then the little town picks up again with little shops, which is great. Just this whole area is remarkable, beautiful. Jumping fish. There they are. So that's Hayama. Hope you enjoyed it.